Hey bros, welcome back to my channel. I'm Josette if you're new. So today we're going to be talking about my 2024 vlog goals. So I know it's already March, but better late than never. So I have 8 goals for this year. They're not in any particular order, but let's start with number 1. So my first goal for this year is embracing my natural hair color. I still have 2 bottles of semi-permanent hair dye sitting in one of my cupboards, but I'm just not going to use it. The summer is really when my hair gets super light, and there's something about the lighter hair that although it's really pretty and I like it, in my head I feel like the all black makes my hair appear thicker. So it's kind of this idea of me wanting my hair to appear as thick as it can, which kind of makes me want to color it black. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to color my hair black annually, and hopefully eventually as my hair gets longer, I'll completely phase out coloring my hair altogether. For the summer, I'm just going to embrace it, let my hair get super brown, and then for my 4-year lock-iversary, I will most likely trim and color it black again. But it's a semi-permanent, so it only lasts about 4 to 6 washes. Okay, so number 2 is prioritizing scalp care. So I recently got rosemary oil on Amazon. It'll be on my Amazon storefront, the exact one that I got. I really like it. It's nice and potent. It is a rosemary essential oil, and so far, I love it. So I've been incorporating rosemary into my routine. So with my homemade oil blend of castor oil, almond oil, peppermint oil, I did also add a couple of drops of rosemary oil. And in my spray bottle that I use to spritz my hair, especially when I'm doing my retie, which I'm currently working on, I put a couple of drops of rosemary oil and it feels so good on my scalp. I also use rosemary oil and water in that same spray bottle to retwist the front of my hair, because it was looking a mess. Let me not say it in a negative way, but I have a lot of new growth. So I sprayed it there to just do a simple oil and water retwist. I didn't want to use any gel or anything like that. So in terms of the benefits of rosemary oil, it stimulates hair growth and it relieves a dry and itchy scalp. So I'm going to continue to use it and see how it works. I keep having to go back and forth getting my youngest settled. So I keep going up and down the stairs. Hopefully he's gonna stay there now with his older brother. Okay, always dilute essential oils. Rosemary is very potent, so don't apply essential oils directly to your scalp. It can just completely mess up your scalp and potentially create more issues. Always dilute it. Dilute it with water. Dilute it in a shampoo. Dilute it with oils. So never apply it directly to your scalp. Oh my God. My third lock goal for this year is using all natural hair products. I'm currently using Suave and Shea Moisture, so the Suave Daily Clarifying and the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil shampoo. But once I use those up, I'm not going to repurchase them. It's not like I don't like them, but I'm really going to try to use all natural products. Now, Shea Moisture is not bad. It is pretty good. It's more on the natural side. So the soap that I use on my body is the Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented soap. So I'm gonna get, and it's a really big bottle. You can even dilute that soap to stretch it longer, but it can be used as a body wash. It can be used as a shampoo, face wash, cleaner. It has like 18 different purposes. So I'm gonna try out the Dr. Bronner's Orange scent next on my hair and see how that goes. But I don't like to waste things, so I'm gonna use up what I have first and then venture onto that. In terms of a clarifier, I'm going to be using apple cider vinegar and water to clarify my hair. So there's a new routine that I want to try this year where you do your shampoo routine first and then you use apple cider vinegar and water, mix it together and put it all over your hair in a spray bottle, or just pouring it over your hair and letting it sit. It's supposed to act as a conditioner. So if you remember one of my previous updates, I said that I started using conditioner. You know what? Let me save the conditioner talk for my 3.5 years locked update, because that's not what this video is about. I was about to go off on a tangent. So I'll save the conditioner talk and all of that stuff for my 3.5 years locked update, which is coming up March 16th. If you like to watch content about microlocks updates, lock journey updates, then make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when that goes up on my channel. Okay, so the 4th goal for me is to reach shoulder length. So the back of my hair is already at shoulder length, but because I have so many different lengths and layers in my hair, the front is not there yet. So the very front is like here, and then I have another layer that it's getting longer. It's hitting about here, a little bit below, some is up here. So I would love for the majority of my hair to reach shoulder length by the time my 4-year lock anniversary comes around. My 5th lock goal is not letting my locks get to 8 weeks. So I know some people in their lock journey, they can go weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks without doing their retie or without doing a retwist. And I was attempting to do that, but the reality is I just can't do it. It's almost like my face changes, my hair feels lifeless and flat when my reties are hitting like about 7 weeks. So I'm on the 7th week now. Next week will be the 8th week, and I've already started my retie. Do you want to see my retie process? I'll show you for the people who care. But I go from the back to the front. That's where I am, and I personally love doing a retie. I find it really soothing. Yeah, once I hit like 6.5 weeks, I'm honestly like, okay, I'm feeling a lot of growth in here. And then I'm just like constantly in my hair. My hair doesn't feel full, and I don't like that feeling. This part that's done already, I can see the length from the 7 weeks of growth. I can see that poking out of the bottom. So I'm excited to see how all of my hair is gonna look once I finish my whole head. And like I mentioned before, I did do the front of my hair with just water and oil, and I really like how it looks. Honestly, this is why I don't know why I bought a gel, because it's like, and I don't like a strong hold anyway. So I've never tried just water and oil before with my retwist, but it really works. So if you don't like using product in your locks because of buildup, definitely try this out. You're stimulating hair growth and you're treating your scalp. Okay, I don't remember what I was saying last because I took the longest break hanging out with my youngest son. Hopefully, he's gonna give me a chance to finish this video. Let's go to number 6. I really want to prioritize giving my scalp a good massage scalp routine every single wash day. So instead of just applying oil to the visible parts, I really want to apply oil all over my scalp. So that's something that I'm going to prioritize each week for wash day. And now that I have my rosemary oil, I'm going to be using that oil blend that I made and getting it all over my scalp and making sure not to forget my edges, because with postpartum, my hair is still growing in, so it looks a bit awkward when everything is already locked, but then I have my edges still loose. So I don't know if those areas are ever going to lock again or get long enough to, but I hope they do. As you can see, I just created a little twist. That's all the postpartum breakage and regrowth. That's the regrowth that came back in. Okay, so number 7 is trying not to retie the front of my hair in between reties. I find that I often retighten way too tight whenever I do this, and it's like without fail. It's like I'm trying not to do it and then I just do it because I'm thinking of how many rotations I usually do when I have a full 6 to 8 weeks of growth, but if I'm doing it halfway between, that's like 3.5 weeks of growth, and I don't have to go around as many times. But now that I've discovered water and oil and retwisting, I'm just going to be doing that. It'll probably be better for my edges and the perimeter of my hairline in the long run anyway, because I'm going to be putting a lot less tension there, and I'm going to be using rosemary oil directly on my scalp to spray it and then twist it. So we are just going to stick with that. And when you're doing a water and oil retwist, these little clips are going to be your best friend. Okay, my last 2024 lock goal is to cut my hair to all one length. Now, I don't know if this is realistic to happen this year. It might just happen next year, but I really want to get all of my hair to one length. You can really see what I'm talking about because the back of my hair is retied, but I want all of this to be one. So there wouldn't be any layers up here, long layers, shorter layers. It would just all be one length. I think that's going to help with how thick my hair looks, and that's really the look that I want going forward into my lock journey. I want to have my hair all one length. Now I may just keep the front pieces around my face a bit shorter than the rest of my hair, but for the majority of my hair, I want to have it sitting at one length. Those are my 2024 lock goals. Let me know down below what yours are. Also, while we're here, I keep forgetting to mention that I do have new merch on my Teespring website. So if you're interested in getting any lock related merch, then definitely check it out. The new design that I have is this one. So this is the locked EST T. EST means established. This is for me personally because my locks were established in 2020. If you're interested in shopping, I do have a couple of other designs on there. I just really like this one because it's like you're repping the year that you were locked. I have the years 2020 to 2023, I believe. So if you want any other years, then comment your year down below. But I know a lot of people were locked in those years especially. So this is what it looks like. It has the crown, the huge bold letters, and then EST 2020. And I've tested out a couple of the t-shirt designs in terms of how they feel. This one is the women's comfort tee. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see the exact fit of how it looks. Actually, I'll just insert it here. But this is what the fit looks like. And this is a size large. So it is soft, and I like this style because of how soft it is. I removed some other styles because when I got the samples, I realized that the material was quite rough and it wasn't comfortable, but this one definitely comfortable. So if you're interested, go ahead and shop that. Don't forget that I always link my favorites on my Amazon storefront. That's it for my 2024 lock goals, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.